Well, it's the Easter recess, which means that we have 2 weeks away from Westminster, which is no bad thing. Now, usually that would mean 2 weeks in the constituency, but that's not the case on this occasion. Because of the parliamentary arithmetic, it's very difficult for ministers to get away from London when the House is sitting. So therefore, I'm off to Asia next week in relation to my work with the Ministry of Defence. I'll be visiting India, Indonesia, Malaysia and possibly Singapore, which means that I have to do all my casework and all the recess work that is usually done over 2 weeks over a week. So it's been a fairly busy week this week. I've been up in the upper part of the constituency. I visited Brennan to see how they're getting on, because clearly they're a crucial employer in that part of the constituency. And they're also a very good indicator of how things are going in terms of the outdoor pursuit sector. And I'm glad to say that the feedback from Brennan was very positive. I also visited Mostyn Estates, because again, Mostyn Estates are a good barometer of how things are going in Llandudno. If Llandudno's doing well, the constituency on the whole is doing well. And it looks as if the Easter period, despite being early, has also been quite busy, which is good news. We all know how important tourism and retail is to this constituency, and I'm being disturbed by a car. So it's been one of those weeks where I'm trying to catch up with various organisations in the constituency, but also obviously doing my usual constituency casework. And again, I have a surgery tomorrow, which is Friday. So if anybody does have any issues, you're more than welcome to come along. From a political perspective, I was very, very pleased that just before the Easter recess, we had 2 by-elections, one in Deganwy and one in Mal. We held on to our seat in Deganwy. But even more impressive was the fact that we won comfortably in Mal, which is after all a ward which is held by the Labour Party within Conwy Council. I think Evie Roberts, our candidate, did a fantastic job. She won well over 60% of the votes, which I think is phenomenal, and I congratulate her warmly. It just shows if you put a young, dynamic candidate in front of the electorate, they will probably vote for them, and I'm very pleased that they did on this occasion. So good news just before Easter. Apart from that, I think I'll be talking to you again in 2 weeks.